Hello and welcome to this video from InSource Productions. In this video, I want to talk about using SysPrep, a Microsoft tool, on your virtual images. It's really important that we do this on new images, especially ones that you're cloning, to make sure that we're not going to run into problems later on down the line. My name is Dylan Pereira, and in this video, we'll walk through quickly how to use this tool on your images. Alright, so we can see my image here. This is one that I've copied from a template that I already had. And on it I had Windows Server 2012 R2, so I'm just going to log in to the OS here. Now, the problem with not using SysPrep is that there's a lot of unique IDs within your installation of the OS. And because this is a template that I copied, they're not unique on here. So to run SysPrep, you can see I'm coming to the Windows folder and to System32, and handy enough, there's a folder in there called SysPrep. Now if I run this, I'm going to get a couple options here. The big thing is I want to set up for the out-of-box experience. This is essentially what you'd see if you did a brand new install. And then I want to hit that generalize option. That's going to make sure it goes in and resets all of those unique IDs. The tool is going to run here, and then when it's done, it'll reboot. Now this is really important. A lot of times you can get away, maybe, with not using this on an image, but in the long haul, it's best to do this anytime you're copying an image or using a template. The reason being, again, there's unique IDs, and if you don't do this, because that unique ID will be copied between images, if you ever try to do something like join a domain, you're going to run into problems because that unique ID is going to be used in multiple places. You're also going to run into problems if you use certain Wonderware products. For example, the Software Asset Manager uses some of those unique IDs to track individual computers. If those unique IDs are not truly unique, well, you're going to run into problems. So you can see here the SysPrep utility ran. It's rebooting the system. And you'll see it's taking a little bit longer here than it normally would. Right now we're essentially going through some of the steps that you'd see if this was a brand new install. Once this is done, it is going to reboot one more time. And then it'll come up to a screen again looking like a brand new install. Here we can set our regional settings if for some reason they've changed. And we can also set up the administrator login account. Now once this is set up, we'll be able to log into Windows, and really everything's going to look the same as it was previously, but now internally on the back end, everything is going to be set up correctly for us. Now one thing I'll say here is you want to do this with a brand new image that you're about to use before you've installed any software. If you go ahead and try to install things like SQL Server or any of the Wonderware products on here, you're probably going to run into some problems if you try to run SysPrep after the fact. That said, that is how you use SysPrep on your images. Frankly, it's a really easy task. It's just one that you have to remember to do.